Alright, we're doing a little video today, driving down through the Riverside. We're actually in Ormond Beach right now. I don't know if you can see the bridge over to the left. That's Route 40. It goes over to the beach side. And we're going to take a little drive down Riverside Drive there. It's a really nice area that you can ride alongside the river. And eventually we're going to go end up down in Ponce Inlet. Haven't been down there for a while there, so we're going to just do a little scenic drive today from Ormond Beach all the way down to Ponce Inlet, Florida. We're just right now coming up onto Route 40, Granada Boulevard, and this goes across to the beach side. Alright, there's a park over here on the left right beside the bridge. And
a farmer's market?
Yeah, and they have a farmer's market. I don't know if it's, yeah, it looks like it's going on now. It's Thursday. They have a little small farmer's market. I thought they had one here on weekends, but it looks like it's Thursday they're having one.
I didn't realize that.
It's another area that a lot of bicycles like to ride down along here. It's just a beautiful view. I mean, you got the intercoastal here. And
you see across the hotels along the beach side over there.
yeah, a lot of nice homes on the other side. Actually, those aren't hotel. Well, on over.
Yeah,
But
those are condos.
But right along the riverside, these are nice,
those are nice
homes. You know, beautiful homes. Several little parks down through here. The city of Ormond Beach maintains these little parks. Just a nice little area if you want to have a picnic. And I don't know if you can fish from all of them or not. You probably can.
But look at on these homes here on this side. It's all open across here. You can look across and sit in your house and look out over the river. Just beautiful.
Florida just has a lot of beautiful areas like this that, you know, when you live in this area, to go anywhere else that's waterside, you know, it's like you have it all right here. You just can't beat this area for just the beauty of it. Weather's good year-round. I mean, sometimes we had a little colder winter this year than normal. I actually have some friends that live on the other side that have a condo right on the waterfront. They get some beautiful sunsets looking across the river from that side. We're actually from Ormond. We're kind of coming Ormond, Holly Hill, and right into Daytona Beach. And they just kind of blend together, the little towns. Got another little road over here to the right that runs parallel with this road.
It's like an access drive for the houses, which
yeah,
is nice. So.
It is kind of nice. It takes the main traffic off, and they just have their little access right to their driveway. You know, gives them
same amount of traffic coming in and out of the thing, but not so much constant stopping and starting coming out of the drive.
Yeah, gives them a little more safety. I think this whole road is either 25 or 35. I think it's 25. And most people drive it a little faster than that. Here's another little park off to the left there. And it's got several parks, you know, down through. This is called Riviera. It's a public picnic area. It's another little gorgeous spot to stop and have a picnic. So now we're coming into Holly Hill. So we just left Ormond, and now we're into Holly Hill, Florida. Basically those three towns all the way up through here from Daytona, and it goes into Holly Hill, Ormond Beach, and then if you keep on going it ends up in Flagler Beach. coming up on a little area here where you can, there's another park. There used to be a bait shop. I think there still is, where you could stop there and get bait if you want to do a little fishing.
That's just a bake shop.
Bake shop.
We're there.
Not a bake shop,
Bait
a
shop.
bait. Yeah, that's what, and I suppose you could try to fish with pastries, but it's a nice drive. The sun's shining over the river because we're in the morning. It's like 9:30 here, and so the sun's still shining across the river. It's not clear up yet. They have a nice walk there. They always maintaining this. You're always seeing crews out here taking care of this area. All these little parks. I mean, they just got all kinds of little parks down through here on Riverside Drive. It's you're not from this area here, it's a great place to visit all the way up through here. The Ormond Loop's on up here. You can take that ride through all the natural area of the Ormond Loop. Goes all the way out to the ocean. There's another nice park right here on the left. Years ago I used to come over here and go fishing. And you can fish out in the river, go picnicking. They have a little plaza here. I believe there's cold snacks and groceries. I think you can get some bait there. Little saloon. There was a nice restaurant here. It's changed hands. They call it the Summit. Well, it's a professional center. It's actually not a restaurant anymore.
That would be a very popular restaurant.
Well, it was. It used to be on down here. You see these big buildings kind of to your left. It was right in that area there, and they built those buildings and took the restaurant away. It moved up here. It was there for several years, and now it's out of business. This bridge you see over on the left crossing the river is called Seabreeze Bridge. It's basically, at that point, I don't know if it's Holly Hill or Daytona at that point. It goes over to the beach side. You see a lot of lawn crews in Florida. That's a big business down here, having somebody mow your yard. We have someone mow our yard. For the price that you pay them to mow it, it's barely worth owning a mower and putting out the effort. You know, I get allergies, so I can avoid that.
All kinds of statues in there.
Yeah, I had a bunch of statues out there. These buildings up here, they claim they're about 3 foot off. They're crooked when they build them. That's the story. When I look at them closely, they do look like they lean. They claim they're in that little park. I've actually flown my drone here. This is Ross Point picnic area. I have a video up, if you look for it in my drone videos, where I flew down through the seagulls, and I was kind of concerned that my drone would get attacked by a seagull, but they didn't. It's a cool video. Check it out. It's in my, if you look in my RC area or download, it's been a while ago I put the video up, but check that video out. So these are condos, they sell them. It would be a beautiful view coming through the, you know, you can look up and down the river. Or they have fireworks and stuff, you can see it, you know. It would be a nice place to live, but pretty expensive. I think you buy each unit.
And then you just have to pay your
probably maintenance fees, which usually are pretty expensive.
your HOA fees, whatever.
Yeah, HOA fees. You know, it's not an inexpensive way to live, but it'd be a nice way, you know. We're gonna make a little left-hand turn here. Right here in this empty lot was Smokey Unique's garage. Smokey Unique was big in building NASCAR race cars, and was there for years, even after Smokey was gone, and somebody lit it on fire and burned it down, which was terrible. And some of the racing past. But if you into racing or look up Smokey Unique, he was a big deal in NASCAR and racing and that. So that's where his garage was. This is up through here on the left. If I don't know, it's in. I don't think it's in dock right now. Bill of France that owns the Speedway has his boat parked here. It's called High Banks. I see a couple one, but I don't see the big boat. He must have it out somewhere. But it's called High Banks, and that's where Bill of France, probably Junior, parks his boat. Caribbean Jack's, nice little restaurant right on the water.
Beautiful.
Yeah, Caribbean Jack's.
Caribbean.
Boatyard. I used to do a lot of work on boats here when I was still working. This kind of comes out from the river. We end up, we're coming up on downtown Daytona Beach.
We made a big circle.
Yeah, we made a big circle around from what we was out here earlier. Got the Salvation Army here. A couple of bike shops, very busy. Custom covers. They did what I did, upholstery and canvas work on boats. We were precision boat tops is what ours was. But as we come around here, we're coming out right on Beach Street and right in downtown Daytona. You can see all the motorcycles. Motorcycles will continue to build, you know, in the next few weeks. There'll be more and more motorcycles. There'll be thousands and thousands of them that comes in here.
We rent Harleys. There you go. You can rent yourself a
Rent your Harley.
Harley for Bike Week.
All kinds of motorcycles.
Yep. And during Bike Week, this is all filled with vendors up and down the street, all across.
Yeah, this whole thing area is set up. They set up little bars, and there's actually a dog park here, Manatee Island. The Indian dealer. Actually, this is where we bought our last motorcycle. It's not an Indian. We have a Yamaha with a trike kit on it. Turn that. We have the News Journal on the left here, the local newspaper, and over here is the License Plate Bureau.
There's the old post office. That's an old building.
Daytona.
Beautiful.
So this is actually downtown Daytona Beach. We'll be coming up here on International Speedway. We're gonna make a left here and go across the bridge and head down towards Ponce Inlet. There's another bridge on up here that they've gotten taken out now. That it was still a drawbridge, and they're removing it and going to put a high bridge across it. So now to get across, you have to use this bridge or Main Street Bridge, which is still a drawbridge. That will probably be the only drawbridge left here in Daytona. The rest of them they've taken down. But basically this is downtown Daytona Beach. All kinds of little shops and restaurants and a few bars.
Chocolate factory up there.
Yeah, there's what was that called? Angela Phelps.
Angela
Phelps.
Angela Phelps, I think.
Chocolate factory.
Take a little tour in there.
Yeah, you can take a tour.
Free sample.
Buy all kinds of nice chocolates to eat.
So a few nice little restaurants. And
So we'll be heading left here and go back across the bridge over to Beachside.